That's kind of funny. Yeah. So, zoom level is not allowed here. This was yesterday on my other channel. I actually did this, and these right here, you can see right here, all around the areas where these lightning strikes were, all in the Atlantic, that's what popped up. You were not allowed to zoom any closer in these areas, specifically this area right here and this area down here. It was not allowed, you all. It wasn't. And I'm not going to be on here too long. I just wanted to show these just very briefly. This was my live video yesterday. I labeled it, "It's not nice to play with Mother Nature." Hello, Christine. Hello, everyone. If you're just tuning in, it's not nice to play with Mother Nature. It's on this YouTube channel right here. So what was really interesting about this, let me get this, you all. I had to say, you know, it's Mother Nature doing it, or Zeus or something doing it. Okay. And that's what it would look like if you were to go there. But this was really interesting. As we zoomed up closer, there were all of these numbers that were given. This literally looks like a, look at this. This looks like a, I don't know what it looks like. These lightning strikes numbered in the millions, hundreds of millions, okay. Each one of these, let me see if I can enlarge it. Okay, this is a radar. Okay, this literally looks like a radar. It does. And it looks like it has radar rings on it. This was the center of all the lightning area off the east coast of the United States. And I was joking that there's probably some UFOs down there under the water causing this. They're probably doing it, but there's probably UFOs there since it's off limits. There could be submarines there that are off, and you know, not of our countries or whatever else. But look at this. If I were to zoom up, and I can't really zoom up, these are, I'm not joking, this number right here, I can't hold it still. They had the date of the lightning strike. They did. The date of the lightning strike, it was 718,454,009. That was the number given to that particular line, because I really do feel that these lightning strikes, they're up in the hundreds of millions. Okay, this is a 40-day running average, a 48-hour running average is what it is. And this area where we at now, I want to try to get to an area also that was like off limits. Well, we got the checkerboard there is what we got. Just hold on, you all. This area right here is where I first noticed the off limits. This right here. You are not allowed to zoom in any further in this area right here. It's off limits. And these were in the 100. This had like some of the 100 millions strikes too. As you zoom up closer, this is, you know, this is like UFO hotbed, and I'm not joking. This is where a lot of UFO activity occurs. And look, it's near the Bermuda area, Bermuda, the island Bermuda. And you know, the Bermuda Triangle is a very, like a portal, like there's strange activity and stuff going on there in the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, and there's a lot of activity that happens here too. But it was really odd when trying to zoom up. And you know, you can zoom up, and I apologize for holding this like that. Wow, you got me right there again. Let me see if I can get to some point. This doesn't like to go where I want to. I would encourage you to go watch that video if you can. So they look like this. Why would you have a signal? I think this is in Bermuda maybe. Why would you have the signal going out through here? Because I'm sure that this, if it reached its destination, it might have a, this is what we saw. Hold on, you all. You can, these are areas. This is what it looked like. You had all these overlapping rings in this area is what you had. I'm gonna make this smaller. It's a little bit too big for me. It was a little wild. If we can get it, it doesn't want to go to where I want it to go, but I would encourage you to go watch it. See, this is one area, and if we are to zoom up, this again is in the Atlantic. Look at this. It's loaded with lightning strikes. And it literally did. It looked like a spiral mess. It looked like a spiral mess. And right there. This stuff is, I really do think that there is something under the water. It's coming from under the water. Whatever it is, and this is a hotbed, it is. Like, so you got the Bermuda over here. You got this area right here. And the middle, it was, the lines were, it wasn't just United States either. It was certain other countries that were experiencing this anomaly, this unknown thing, you are. And let's see if I can get to some more. I try not to do this on this channel right here because they don't like me to. Well, you can see they don't like me to. You see, this is what it looked like yesterday. And this was just putting it mild. Yesterday, you all. You know something's going on. It's bound to be going on. It was like non-stop is what it was. But I'm not joking. They label in the millions, hundreds of millions, each of these lightning strikes as we zoomed up on them. Hundreds of millions. And I do apologize for doing this with my phone. As you see, it doesn't want me to do it. It doesn't. Look at the circles. It's like radar is going off or something. And if you were to look further behind, you can see all these lines in the background. They're underneath all of these current strikes. Underneath each line represented a number. It did. And these were in certain blocks. But look, this was in the heart of it, you all. The heart of the area right off the east coast of the United States, right outside of Washington, D.C., and Virginia area. If we look down here, see, we can do this. Look at this. Okay, so here it is right here. You see it? And as we zoom up a little closer, look at that. It's that area right there. And it's worth watching if you want to watch it. And that was like mind-boggling, seeing all of this. It doesn't want to get me on there, you all. I'm going to try it again, you all. Look at that. This right here looks like, have you ever saw something like that? When I see that, it looks like, wow, that's all these ships, and each ship is giving a number. But no, it's not ships. It is activity that is occurring, and they are numbering all the activity, and it's got all these rings on it and stuff. Well, I'm sure there is some type of an intergalactic battle, and I really do think there's probably something like that going on too up there. And these ain't normal. It's not. If you have all these right here and it goes nonstop, you know, I would not be surprised if we are not already in a World War III like scenario, and we just don't even know it, because it's not like the conventional wars, okay? It's not like conventional warfare. It's not. This is something that's different. And who knows who's involved? Is it bad aliens under the water, okay, who don't like humanity? Is it are entities like that involved who don't like humanity, and they want to do it off? Because there could be something under the water, and I mean no disrespect to any benevolent beings. I'm absolutely none, but I know that there are malevolent beings, malevolent entities that seek our destruction, and they will team up with the malevolent humans on this earth to see that they too can accomplish their plans against humanity. So that's all I got to say. These areas in here, if you were to go deeper, they are off limits. And I thought, well, why would it be off limits? Is it because it's international water and you cannot zoom any further? And I thought, well, that makes perfect sense to me, especially if you can classify a certain amount of nautical miles off the borders of each sovereign country and declare it off limits because it's international waters. That's probably why you ain't mapped only but 20% of the oceans worldwide. Okay, that's why. Because you're not allowed to. Okay, you're not allowed to. Okay, that's what it is. They're not allowed to map in these areas. Deep sea mapping. Okay, you're not. And I got to thinking about that ISS. There's no way it's going to go down deep in the water because it's not allowed. We're not going to get an image of it. We're not. And there may be some people on here getting rowdy. Don't get yourself in trouble. Okay, don't. Don't get yourself in trouble. See, look at this. Off the east coast of the United States of America, you all. Then, this right here, this area is off limits. You can't zoom in close. But this literally does look like there is something under the water and or, let's just say this, on a massive ship or something on top the water, sitting in the water, okay, that too, okay. So it's, yeah, we're looking at some type of, I think it's a type of a warfare, I really do. And I don't want to think that it's the good guys. I don't. I don't. So I'm going to go. I am going to go, you all, before I get myself in even more trouble. Let me just zoom up on this area right here. See, look at this stuff. So I zoomed up on this, you all. I got it really big. This is what it looks like when you zoom up, but you can only zoom too far. So look at this. If we were to look at, see, each one of these are given a number, but they have a corresponding line that goes with them, I think. So this is it. At May the 2nd, at 2100 hours, 540,316,890 for that one. That, like, because who knows where it's coming from. What if these were all ships? Okay, that'd be really bad. In the millions, it would be really bad. But look at that. That's not normal. Okay, it's not. To have numbers. And maybe these numbers mean something else. Maybe it don't mean nothing. Maybe this means a millisecond, or however they do it. 2131 seconds, 173,711,031. What if this is part of a quantum second system? What if it's that too? If it is, it's in the millions. This looks like it's went into the billion, 1,737,000 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to read too far in it, but it does look like it. It looks very intimidating, and it's not normal. So with that being said, I am going to go. Thank you for tuning in this early. I wanted to show this on the channel yesterday, and I didn't. I went to my other channel. But now I'm showing it now. I woke up and I thought, I can't. I got to show it. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all. Something's going on. There is certainly a battle taking place, and I think some malevolent forces don't like humanity, and there's something coming from the water, okay? On the water or under the water, it's coming. And it's got its sights set on the East Coast. And if you were to go further, it's got its sights set Also, I don't know how they're doing it on the inside, you all. If this will even let us. Oh, it doesn't want to let us. It's got its sights set down here too. Okay, it does. So thank you